At New Beginnings, our mission is to provide exceptional janitorial services to all our clients. We are committed to using the latest and most innovative cleaning solutions and methods to ensure that our clients' facilities are clean, safe, and healthy environments for their employees and customers. Our vision is to become the leading provider of commercial cleaning and maintenance in all our service areas. We strive to achieve this by maintaining our commitment to remarkable service and utilizing the latest technology and techniques in the industry. We aim to build a culture of excellence within our company and our community, where our core values of enlightenment, enrichment, encouragement, and empowerment are reflected in everything we do. With nearly 2 decades of experience in the industry, we understand the importance of staying up to date with the latest methods of cleaning solutions. That is why we continually invest in our employees' training and education to ensure that they are equipped with the skills and knowledge needed to provide our clients with the best possible service. We also keep abreast of industry trends and advancements in technology to ensure that our clients receive the most innovative and effective cleaning solutions available. Our new motto, building a culture within the company and our community, reflects our commitment to creating a culture of excellence within our company and extending that commitment to the communities we serve. We believe that by fostering this notion and investing in our employees' growth and development, we can provide our clients with the best possible service while also making a positive impact in our community. We are New Beginnings, a janitorial and property maintenance company.
All right, you guys, welcome back to another episode of Candid Cleaning Conversations. How you doing? All right, you guys, we are here today and we have a very special guest. Help us welcome Miss Angela Haskins.
Amen. Thank you.
Can you tell us about your journey as a cleaning business owner since 2003 and how you have managed to sustain and grow your business?
I learned business. Stuff that I would not have learned in college. I took accounting in college, but business, you have to learn behind the desk, really. They can teach it to you, but when somebody gives you $200,000-$300,000 of their money and says manage it and make sure, and you have to account for every dime, you learn the respect for it, and then you have to learn that it's the people that make the money. Right. So you just can't look at the money. You got to look what's connected to making the money. Right. And that's the people. So now you come into human resources, right? And so now you're learning people. Now you got to respect the people who are making the money that you are sitting behind the desk doing nothing for. So there's a great respect, for that. So I had the challenges. I think I had to learn people. Different types of people, I had to learn. I think that's maybe my biggest thing, that I had to learn different types of people. Everybody's not your friend. Everybody's not going to like you, but then it's business.
Right. Can you share any specific strategies or tactics you have employed to attract and retain clients over the years?
Now, we all know those are secrets, right? I'm going to tell you this. It's always going back to the basics. A lot of people think you can just go into business. But there is the basics, and there are foundations that you have to build on, that you have to put in place before you can build. I want to give props to my late husband, because everything we do is everything he taught me. We do painting, we do electrical, we do plumbing, we do HVAC, we lay carpet, we do tile, we do cleaning, and he knew all that was in him. What was in me was the admin. So we put brains and brawns together and came up with, the new beginnings. But he is the foundation of this company. It's his hard work that founded the company and built it to be its own entity. The first 10 years was me learning the company with my husband.
Okay.
And when he passed, then I had this next decade. And that's where I took us. When he passed, I brought him to New York, South Carolina, Florida, because I knew the company.
What would you say differentiates you from the other cleaning businesses in Savannah, Georgia?
I didn't open the business to make money.
Right.
I opened the business to do the business. Right. So when I'm doing something, it's about being true to my word, getting the job done, caring about the client and the client's business.
How do you effectively manage and motivate your cleaning staff to ensure high standards of service delivery?
I start, and I think about that a lot, I start with telling them the vision. And once they understand the vision and what I am looking for, then I ask them about themselves. And how do they feel like they will fit in the vision. Once they feel like they want to be a part of the vision, then it's back to the basics. You have to tell them what is expected of them, what is our goal, how we're going to achieve it, and why. And one thing, and this is one thing that's so back to the basics that people got to understand, the client is always right.
That's right.
That goes back to years. You see, that's back to the basics. The client is always right.
That's right.
And as long as you know that, now he might be wrong, but he's right.
How is it making that transition onto the technology world, with the internet? You got to do TikTok videos. You got to, you got to do YouTube. You have to, so how is it making that transition over?
It's not easy. Like I said, coming back from, like they call us old school. And then we came to this part of computers. So I am in my 20s when the computers came out. That's when I was working on Wall Street. Okay. That's when the computer came out. And you had to know that computer to get a job in the office, And then as we came into the business, it was learning the power drills, the new tools. It was no more just this saw. Right. It was the saw that, with a battery in it, right. And then we get to the pandemic stage.
Right.
I didn't want to change. I was like, this is what works. The new generation that's coming, they want to do things differently.
Right.
And they don't have a backup. They don't have a backup. And so now I'm watching and I know, okay, you have to make the change because this is where it's going. Right. So as when we got into the pandemic, me and my assistant at the time, we buckled down, we drew back, and we started rebranding. We had to build the brand. Right. That all the hard work that we did, now I had to build it into a brand. I had to make it become its own self, right. And now that's what I sell. We're a brand now. Right. We're no longer just a company. We're a brand. And everybody that comes into the company now, this is the brand. This is how we look. This is how we walk. This is how we talk. Because that's what I'm selling to the clients. You see, that's the culture. Right. Because everything was going in the pandemic. The kids were saying they didn't want to work. Where did you find your employees? Now everybody was like, oh, we got to do what they say. Now that is what I'm not going to do. That's what I'm not going to do. Right. We're going to rebrand, and I'm going to meet up with that. I call them millenniums, but they said they're not the millenniums.
They're the millennials.
I think they are. So
they are.
I have now, I bring old school to the new school. But with standards. Right. I have an office manager, and his name is Demetrius. Everything I say, he is taking it to digital. You know, and so now we are prepared for our third decade. He is just taking us there. I'm like Star Trek, like engage, you know, because that's where he's going. And so I give him the old school, the foundation, what it is we stand for, what I'm trying to achieve. This is our look. And he's the one that came up with, oh, you're building a culture. I said, that's what we're doing. You see, I would say we're rebuilding because I'm taking some of the standards from the old and saying this is how we stand. Now, all that is you, whatever your new thoughts on, you could take this and go, but you got to take the foundation.
Right with you.
You got to take the foundation because this is what we fall down on. You know? So when we fall down, we can get back up.